guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. I'm sitting here. I want to show you our little... This poor little puppy came back. She's one of 8, and they all got adopted. And unfortunately, the family, it was just too much for them. So we got her back. But what I wanted to show you guys, and please don't pay any mind to my living room because it's a mess. But what I wanted to show you guys is I was going through my fabric that Dave brought up from the laundry room because we've been cleaning things out. And I found a bunch of stuff. Like, I am so uninspired lately. I started a new group on Facebook. I hate having groups. Oh, it's terrible. But I thought to myself, you know what? At least other people will post their work. They can be inspiring. So I started a new group. But some of the things I found... I wanted to show you guys because I don't know. I know I have a lot of new subscribers. So maybe a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago, I can't recall. I used to make these quilts, these hanging quilts. And I don't know. I don't think I have any here, obviously, because they sold. But I just want to show you bits and pieces that I found that made me very excited to get out my sewing machine. So, for instance... This is just a piece of, you could see they've been squished in the bag. But this is, let me see if I can get this up here. A piece of muslin. So you can go to like Joann's. I think Hobby Lobby sells it too. You could buy it by the yard. And a lot of times they have it 50% off. Sometimes even 70% off. So when they do, I go and I buy big, humongous things of it, like 10 yards. And because I love to use it for backgrounds. And I'll show you some of the things that you might not, you might have forgotten, or maybe you didn't know, or whatever. So that you can do with that kind of fabric. So I painted on a face. And that would go into, on an art quilt, right? Or whatever, wall hanging. And I saved these. These are pieces of fabric that I made out of the muslin. And you can see I just stamp and do all that. And this is a piece I've left and I don't want to get rid of it because I love it. This is another face I painted on muslin. And I'm just going to take my iron and iron them so they're straight again. But I had painted her. So she'll be going on an art quilt. I'm going to get all these going. I was in a gray and black phase for a while. I've done videos, I think, on a few of the stuff I've done. A few of the things I've done. But this is a face that I did with just black paint and water. And the fabric. And the fabric you can't really see anymore, but it's just the beige muslin. And then I did another ghost face here. So I really dig this. And like I said, I dig that too. Once they're ironed out. I probably should have ironed them out. But I knew if I ironed them out, I wouldn't make a video. So, and then I did these 2 faces. You can see I still have the sticky on the back. Where I just did these faces to add... you know, for whatever I was doing at the moment. And this kind of shows you what I was doing. I never finished her because I really didn't dig her face as much. But you can see I gave her dress. And I stitched the background. And I was going to do some stitching on it. Made the background myself. Which, obviously, it's not that, you know, not that fancy. But, and then I made this fabric. And I made her a really pretty skirt with it. And... I mean, look how fun. Just a piece of muslin. Or you can use canvas. You can buy canvas. And then this is just a back that I sewed on to make it a little bit sturdier. And then this is my vampire witch. I have a canvas I did of her. And I wanted her on fabric. But I hated her nose. So I have to go and paint over. And I hated the hair. It needs highlights. But I want to make a vampire kind of background. You know, background for that. I'll fix that. And then I was going and doing these little crazy dolls with the hair and stuff. My little odd girls. Another one. It's just fabric on her hair. And here's some fabric that I've made, as you can see. I've made this just out of the muslin. This, which is this is heavier canvas that you can buy. And that goes on sale as well. And I made a background. Now I want to just white it out a little bit like I do and then start building on it. Come on. And then this, I think I made this one for the vampire one. I wanted to start going darker. And I want to add some maroon on there. But made that one. I mean, I know, spectacular, right? But that's not my point. My point is don't. Here's another one. You can spray bleach. You can buy the bleach pens. If you have fabric, which I have fabric so much. I have fabric everywhere. Big bags I'm trying to go through. Here's another piece I made. Here, just a circle. Really cool for because I love the creepy clowns. I got that. I think I did that for the vampire as well, but I thought it was too cheery. And then there's this cheery little fella, which I did like a batik kind of thing where I folded it and did it. So I kind of dug that. Something different. I have some yellow here because I don't only you could see I already used it. I don't always like just the dark colors. So I try to do the backgrounds a little bit, Here's another piece. Now, sometimes, which could be, good or bad depending on what you dig, I don't like to iron them out. I like to just put them on. That's just me because it just gives it some texture and I can stamp on top or do whatever I want. Throw a coat of fabric Mod Podge on it or Mod Podge matte, whatever. So, yeah, I got that. Then here's another where I use some metallic foil. Silver. That's a piece. And then this piece, which is just stamped on. This is just an ink pad and paint. And then this piece was just, I scrunched it in a ball and bleached it. Sprayed some bleach on it, but didn't leave it stay too long. And I have this piece. Same thing. I have, I'm obsessed with making t-shirts. And I made a bunch for Dave and for my nephew and my brother-in-law. So, and Emily. So, I always have the dye left over. So I love just taking the muslin and sorry, Dave's yelling at the dogs outside. And just throwing colors on it to see what you get. Now, something else I love to do, and if you guys want me to show more, I will, because I have so much. I love making these as wall hangings as well, because a lot of people don't like dolls or, whatever. So I like making these as well as backgrounds. As hangings. So I just need a background for it. I like the plain. I like how this fabric is almost lacy looking. So once this is I will iron this out and then add a background. And I don't know what I'll add on here. What do you guys, any suggestions of words or anything, or just leave it plain? Because I don't know, but I love it. So if you guys would like to see more of things that I've made, because I have so many different things, and I know people that have been with me for a while are probably bored and okay, girl, it's enough. But yeah, I'd like to know so I can do more. Now I'm going to scooch you this way, but it's a little bit of a mess. I have 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you could see them. If you want to see them, let me know. I have 3 jumping spiders, so, which I love. And if you'd like to see them ever, let me know. I'm also on TikTok and all the places. I love TikTok. I can get lost for hours. But, and then my Marys. I need more Marys. I have more outside, but that's what I have. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys are really having a fantastic day. And I really, I really just want to get back to doing art and doing, different things. I miss it. I haven't done it in so long. I'm obsessed with my iPad at the moment, drawing and stuff, but it's not exactly the same. I mean, it's a different kind of thinking and process, but so yeah, so I'll probably put the picture of what I'm working on now in the group. But anyway, that's all I got. My husband's out there yelling at our dog right now because they're playing with the ball and fighting. But as always, please be kind to each other. You never know about somebody else is fighting. Leave me questions. Leave me suggestions. Let me know what you guys think about all this. And I know I have a crap ton of questions and videos and people wanting me to do spells for them and talk more about, my practice and blah, 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 blah. I know I have so many things I have to do. So I'm going to try to organize myself, if I could speak correctly, and get to it. But I love you guys and I miss you guys, and I will see you in my next video. I know Dave will be putting up a video. We're really trying to get back to what we love. And just trying to keep on keeping on. I could go on for hours. I'm sure we all could of aggravation, but that's it. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.